Buccaneers, Panthers. Coming up on EA Sports, a very cold day here in January as we get set for today's matchup. Both teams played well last week, Phil. They both won. I don't know how much of a factor that'll be, but we're getting set for kickoff.
It's always a factor. When you play well, it makes you believe in what you're doing. And when you believe, that even makes you better than your talent level. So this is going to be fun to play. It's always a factor.
Nice and quiet in the room. Nobody's. Oh, still sleeping. Oh, I got a shit. Ooh.
The wide receiver shifting around in motion. First down at the 20. Hill's there to
that
make
guy
the
came
stop.
down, messed me up.
And now we'll look at the Buccaneers offense. This is one of the better units in the league and ranks currently 4th in points scored per game. Second down here.
Oh, I could do it over here.
Winston's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Short has the sack.
Well, we know one thing. If you're defensive tackle, you got power. And it was on display that time. Wonderful job by the big fella, busting through there and getting the sack on the QB.
See what happens. Let's see what happens.
The Buccaneers have a third down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on third down. They motion the receiver around to the other side.
Tough game.
Winston's going to take it from the gun. Airing it out.
What?
Can't find a mark, and this is going to bring up fourth
So
down.
slow.
Short series this time for the offense.
Wow, good defense.
They're set to punt it away now.
Let's see what we could do on defense.
Brown's got a chance this time. They bring him down in the middle of the field at the 50. Newton's back in shotgun formation. Into the open. That's a quick 8 yards.
I'm gonna drop that ball. Watch it. He's gonna drop that ball.
The football sits at the 42-yard line. Second and 2. Newton's on the move. Merriman's going to pull in the bullet pass.
Uh-oh. It's tied again.
The Panthers have driven inside the red zone, and last week they were so effective inside the 20. First and 10. They're going to run it on the toss. And picks up maybe 3 or 4. And now let's take a look at the Panthers offense. Their rushing attack this season, nothing short of a disaster. Stepping up, ready to spring into action at the 8. The Buccaneers lined up in the nickel. Flag is out.
You choose one.
Players from both sides made an appeal, but
Never
the
heard
referees say
it.
it's on
Never
the
heard
defense.
that. Never heard that. And look what happens. So
It's now second down. That
rough
defensive
start
front
today.
looks impenetrable here on the goal line. And that's
Tough start. Tough start.
And here's the Buccaneers defense. They know they need to force turnovers today, coming off a game in which they had no takeaways. Now looking at third down. Newton's got it in the gun. Ted Ginn takes it in.
No.
That's
a first down.
Short of a touchdown. If I was the defense right now, I'd be alert for the quarterback sneak.
Your mistakes.
Here's the goal. Stewart's going to
And I just stepped
for the touchdown. The lead is theirs now after that trip to the end zone. That gives them some momentum here at the start, Phil.
Yeah, listen, halfway through the first quarter, you score that touchdown. Now you're leading in the game. Boy, that's a great place to be. And also, I know it's early, but it puts the pressure on the opposition right away.
The Panthers getting ready for the kickoff. And no return as this goes for a touchback. The Buccaneers offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive. They got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
And Evans has got the catch and the first.
So we have to do.
The wide receiver in motion. The Buccaneers take it from the 33. That tackle made by Jared Allen.
Martin's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Martin's handed the football. And he gains maybe 3.
I'll take that.
And with that, let's look at the Panthers defense. It's a unit that knows how to stop the opponent's rushing attack. Still 5 yards short of a first after the run. Third down coming up.
The
Panthers with a nickel look here on defense. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Surveys. And it's batted down.
I see him there.
They've come out of the blocks fairly sluggishly. And this defense has taken full advantage, Phil.
Yeah, the offense having a tough time. They did not have a good series that time. And the defense, you were right, took advantage of a sluggish offense and got off the field.
Froze on this shit.
Brown's got it at the 15. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line. That return's good for about 6. The Panthers now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you've got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent position.
Stewart is in the backfield. First down at the 21. The defense gets a sack.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
I think I know what I might have to do.
Second down now. The Panthers come out in a 2 tight end set. Stewart's taking it on the screen. Charging ahead.
Stop.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Loss of 4 on the play. This is third down. The Panthers will line up. The first down marker right at the 31-yard line.
Oh, come on, man. Can't adjust my defense, man. I couldn't do nothing.
I hope you have your blowout playbook, Phil, because this game is so one-sided as the first quarter is drawing near a finish.
Just my defense.
You know me, I'm very limited. I only have one playbook, and that's all out. But, hey, that describes what we're seeing here so far. The offense, the home football team, they've been sharp, and they're on their way to a blowout.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Buccaneers didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic. Wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, and that was pretty easy.
We're going to keep playing. We're going to keep fighting.
The Buccaneers will take the snap from the 30. Martin up the middle. Coleman's in on the tackle.
Martin's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
And now they'll try over again on second down. The Panthers defense now is going to go nickel. The Buccaneers offense is still out there as we get the second quarter underway. Second and 7 on the way. Sims is in the backfield. The second quarter is underway with this snap. Martin's
good try,
at the 34. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
We'll be all right. And good defense too.
Coming up. Winston's going to be in the pistol here.
I don't want it in the pocket. Good catch. In that close hole. That's how we do it, guys. Good catch. All right, we know.
First down here after the completion. Doug Martin. And quickly in on the tackle. The Buccaneers have not had a strong running game this half, at least in the sense of handing the football off. Martin's been off the mark, and that's a big reason why they're trailing in this one.
That's right. It hasn't worked. So what do you say? Don't be afraid to change. What you have to do, you call the plays to give your team the best chance to win, and they better start changing those play calls.
Takes the hit, throws.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't go off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
3rd and 8 coming up. The Buccaneers need to get to the 43 to pick up a first.
He drops the ball.
The catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
Shall we continue this?
That time by the defender. He gets to the receiver.
I think he was open. It wasn't like it was a blind hit. I don't know how he looked. He didn't catch it. It's freezing.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Panthers offense, Phil, is on a roll right now with touchdowns coming on each of their last 2 possessions. Can they make it 3 in a row right here?
Well, we're going to find out. I like their chances. What have we seen that makes us think that they're not going to come out there and get it done? They're playing exceptional football on the offensive side.
From the gun, Newton.
There you go.
And swatted away.
That's what we want. We're going to make them pass the ball. We're going to make them pass the ball.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. And now Newton's going to take off. The defense had that one covered.
Third long
We're going to make them pass the ball.
Losing by a couple scores. You're on the defensive side.
Don't stay in that pocket.
You must know the offense is not going to take a chance. So be aggressive and maybe get lucky and get a turnover.
Here we go.
3rd and 10. Pass balls incomplete, and they failed to pick up a first down on this series. The Panthers have to punt the football.
Stop. I feel like we got it. Just gotta have my players feel comfortable. Well, this is a young team. This is their first.
Looking to make a difference.
This is their first big,
right
serious, important game.
And a run back of about 9.
And they're just gonna have
the
to keep
Buccaneers
playing.
stalled on their last drive, forced to punt.
Keep
so
fighting.
now the offense comes back out onto the
Keep
field.
pushing.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence,
That's
and
all
I
we can
understand
do.
why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
The Buccaneers take it from the 43. Met by Davis that time.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
2nd down and 5. They go screen with Martin. Tackles made, and that'll move the chains.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
1st down and 10. Martin's taking the
There you go.
handoff.
Hold him. I should have on the side.
There that time for the tackle.
Martin's never able to build up that power that he has.
Guys, keep fighting, man. We keep fighting.
There's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Don't stop. Keep fighting.
This will be 2nd down.
Keep fighting.
They'll go ground. Sims is taken down at the 40.
Sims is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short game.
People to fight.
3rd and 5 coming up.
Right.
The Buccaneers need to get to the 35 to pick up a first. Winston standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
Keep fighting, guys. Keep fighting. That's what happens. When you keep fighting, you read the defense, you understand your game, you're going to do good things. And that's what I just did.
For hanging around.
Yeah, they just won't go away, will they? That score, what it did, it just changed everything about this game. Here we are midway to 2nd quarter. Now it's up to the defense. Go out there and get a stop. And boy, it's hard to believe it, but you could have the lead going into halftime.
Let's get a stop now. Let's get a stop.
Connor Bard ready for the kickoff. Brown's going to run this one out. And that return ends rather quietly short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 16. The Panthers offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
Olsen's tackle right at the 42. The Panthers are leading in this one, and a lot of that goes back to the play of this quarterback, Phil. Newton's had a very solid opening half.
He sure has. And if people are getting open down the field, Jim, and he's right on target, he's feeling it. He is absolutely in the groove.
Oh, I thought that was my team.
It's a takeaway. That brings the play to an
No, I
end.
thought that was my. I thought that was me that was covering. But
hit him so
hey,
hard, there's no chance of hanging on. Hits the ground and the defense recovers.
The Buccaneers offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done.
hit him hard, Martin. Hit him hard, Martin.
The last time they
You know
mixed
what
it
you're
up
about.
and they showed a
You
lot
ain't gonna
of
stop.
confidence.
Don't
You
keep
can
playing
see
with
the
you, man.
speed
You
of
gonna
the
still play with
football
you. I ain't
team
gonna
and
fall,
try to
man.
duplicate what
You
they
gonna
just
quit,
did.
man. It's real life. Real life.
The Panthers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. He'll pick up 7 this time. That's reception number 2 for him.
The Buccaneers do a good job that time on second down. They don't force the football down the field. They throw it short. They pick up some solid yards to make it a good situation for them. 3rd and short.
Last play before the 2-minute warning.
Martin's
got the catch and the
gonna
first.
keep playing.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter.
No, keep playing. I ain't playing. That's what we gotta do. I don't
The
give a
line of
fuck.
scrimmage, the 48.
Martin took a seat. Why fade away?
1st and 10. Martin's ready to run off the screen. And he's going to be tackled right around the 43.
When you play zone coverage, the quarterback might have to hold the football just a little longer. But these guys nowadays, you play zone, they know how to throw and catch and get it done.
Look at that.
2nd down and 5. Throws the pass. He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
It was such a good pass. Nothing good here. I'll work with something. Watch that.
The line of scrimmage, the 43-yard line. A timeout charge to the offense. Following the incompletion. Martin lines up in the backfield.
Too long. I didn't know what I was looking for.
Quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and
I didn't know what I was looking
for. But the good thing is, he did not try to force the
first time running
down
that play, I didn't know.
Get the turnover.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Panthers offense comes back onto the field, looking to make up for the way their previous drive came to an end when they fumbled the football away.
Yeah, they got to find a way to get going again. It's a good play call. That always helps. But look, I'm going to give the defense credit on that last turnover. They took it away. That's why the offense won.
What do you think makes that coach on the sideline, though, more upset? Seeing his team throw an interception or fumble the football away?
Fumbling is the worst turnover of all in the NFL. There's no question it's the fumble.
Trying to.
From the shotgun.
No, why you doing that? Catch that shit, man. That shit was right in the hands.
Second down coming up with about a minute to go before the intermission. 2nd and 10.
Gotta switch to the
Looking to go down the field here. Alfonso Denard with an interception.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Buccaneers heading back out there on offense, hoping to improve on their last possession, which ended rather quickly with a punt.
Yeah, I think what they got to do, they got to come out and be a little more creative. Get the defense off guard. Make them think over there. That was too generic what they did on the offensive side. If you want to score, jump on his way. The 20, the 10, all the way home and
that's how you do it, guys. Keep fighting.
Closing moments of the first half, these teams are all even once again.
A lot of good things have happened for both teams, so I think when you go in at halftime, if it goes in tied up, I think both coaches are going to be happy with the situation right here at halftime.
Inside of the uprights. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. And this is Ginn running it out. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. The Panthers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
The Panthers snap it at the 26. Greg Olsen has the catch. Marquette down for another reception.
Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories. And doing it right is what this offensive player did that time. Had a chance to get out of bounds, stop the clock, give his offense more chances. Really good job by the offensive player.
Newton's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Jonathan Stewart with the catch. The Panthers signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. The line of scrimmage, the 35. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. Intercepted. And he's brought to the ground. As we near halftime, the offense has the opportunity to grab the lead heading into the break.
Well, I don't like their chances, and really both of these teams has been pretty sorry play so far here in the first half. They both deserve to go in at halftime time.
I knew I should have moved him. I should have moved him. I thought he was the player that was going to cut out.
Yeah, is it a great job? I don't know. The quarterback. Oh, terrible decision. I know, good play by the defense getting that interception, but the play call,
he was the guy that was right
by the quarterback, they were both bad.
The Buccaneers lined up in the nickel. The Panthers take it from the 43. Rashad Perriman has the football. Keeps his legs moving. The Panthers, 1 timeout remaining.
Quarterback's best friend. Throw a short pass and see it turn into big yards. What a job that time by the pass receiver. Catches the short pass and picks up big yards afterwards. Nice job.
This will be the last play before halftime. First down at the 33. Newton's running. McCoy with the sack. The first half is complete. Larry Ridley ready to take things over back in the studios.
Wait.
And you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Larry, thank you for all of those updates. And now the teams are coming back onto the field, and we're about to get the second half started. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Panthers offense comes onto the field after a tie ball game through 2 quarters, Phil.
Usually in the second half, offenses kind of get the advantage. Why? Because the defense starts to tire out a little, and you can spring different plays on them because you've learned what they like to do. Can they come out here and take advantage of this defense? I think they're going to have a good drive right here.
So.
The Buccaneers with a nickel look here on defense. Newton's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Intercepted! Tackles made. The defense came out for the second half ready to go. Let's see if we can say the same thing about the offense with a chance to break the tie here.
Well, the defense went in at halftime in 2 things. They got rested.
Yeah.
They got some knowledge from their coaches.
Yeah. I like Twitch. I get more views on Twitch. I get more views on YouTube than Twitch.
First down at the 22.
No.
And it's batted down.
I get more views on.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. Was he getting hit as he was trying to catch the football? Nice hit.
I'm playing this game right now. Very, very important. So no time to slack. Can't slack right now.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. Winston's lined up, no extra blockers for this snap. Drop back, shotgun formation. Mike Evans has the catch. Gets about 9 on the play. That's reception number 2 for him.
Well, it's a nice throw and catch by the quarterback and receiver. Puts them in good position where they have a chance to pick up this 3rd down. Teams in the NFL spend about 30-40% of their time all week long practicing plays in the red zone. So there's a lot they can do.
No
Let's see if
way.
they come up with something that works.
No way.
Should be an easy one here.
That's crazy. Whatever, man. I don't agree with that play right there. I thought he went through, but the computer pushed him back.
For 3. That drive early in the 3rd quarter leads to a field goal and the lead.
Yeah, it's a good thing to get the lead. No question about that. I think a lot of people are happy about that. But looking over on the sideline, the coaches, they're not happy. They're hoping this field goal doesn't come back to bite them and cost them the game.
The Panthers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
And it's incomplete.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Newton's going to take it from the gun. And it's caught by Stewart. Miles in on the tackle.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Found the open guy. Picked up some solid yards with that pass. 3rd and short. Now this opens up everything on the offensive side.
Newton's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
Drops him.
He's got a little bit of daylight here.
He drops him.
Going to take it the distance. The 20, the 10. In stride. Touchdown.
Don't see a lot of them anymore.
Nobody attacks him. He bumped to how many of his players and nobody touched him. Let me bump on my play. Let's see how many times I touch him.
Touchdown. It was about the moves and the blocks down the field. Terrific job by the offense.
That got his game, bro. Back
Extra point is good.
Real good game. This is a real good game.
On the tee and he's about to
They're watching something historic, y'all. Drop.
And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. The Buccaneers step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal.
As Jackson. That's a gain of 8.
Buccaneers good job that time throwing a pass.
This is another person in my league.
Some nice yards now. Second short really puts the defense
another person in my league. So this is a user game. It's no computer. If it was a computer, I would have been them. Pretty out, no challenge on me.
Doug Martin carries the football. Brought down at the 29. The Buccaneers trail right now, and you wonder how much the running game stays a part of the game plan. Martin's been stopped from the first quarter.
Everybody know that in this
league.
No
chance. That's obvious. We've seen it here today, and it's time for this offense to open it up. Quit trying to run the football and throw it down.
Jackson's brought down after picking up 11 on this play.
The Buccaneers, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Winston's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
I'll check it out.
Coming up, second down.
I'll check it out.
And he comes down. No, the defender tips it out.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
The incompletion stopped the clock. 3rd and 8 still to come. The quarterback motions the wide receiver.
No.
Winston's back in shotgun formation. And it's swatted away.
The Buccaneers put themselves in a situation where the defense
too long.
has all the advantage. They
Too
know the
long.
pass probably has to go down the
no,
field on
no.
3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
Took too long. Oh, that's a good point. Oh, not really.
It'll be a touchback.
Man, it took too long.
The Panthers coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
Jonathan Stewart with the catch. Miles there to make the tackle.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
Exactly what he's doing.
Newton's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
I can't get off of it. I can't do it.
The Buccaneers
exactly
defense now is going to go nickel. And now Newton's going to take off. And the target, Ted Ginn.
Panthers really got it going now. They got confidence, they got momentum, they got a small lead here in the second half.
See this
and
play
that
now?
down, what does it do? It just gives the offensive coordinator confidence. And of course, this quarterback, he is always ready to go.
You know what?
Coming to the line at the 44. First down following the long play. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. Stewart's tackled down at the 39.
You got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
I'm going to stick with it.
The Panthers have it at the 39. Stewart's got it on the screen. Miles there to take him down.
Well, you can't play man-to-man, Jim, every single play.
Yeah,
every once in a while, you got
tackle
thrown
on
in the
that,
zone.
man.
That's what they did this past play. Hey, it was a good idea. It just didn't work.
Newton's now completed 4 in a row. The Panthers have it at the 39. Dixon's got it. Screen. That's been the story of this game. Another 3rd down conversion to move the chains. Set up now at the 26. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Jonathan Stewart with the football.
Yo, everybody getting dropped on the ground, man. I wish that could happen for me.
So far on the day.
Don't worry about it. I'm just thinking on my plate, man. Fuck that shit. I'm not moving nothing, man.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense. First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
They're still playing the way we play.
At the 16-yard line, here they come.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
Yeah, you thought I wasn't going to see that, right?
Still not taken down.
Wow. You thought I wasn't going to see that, right?
This will be the 8th play of this drive. They bring in the extra tight end. Newton in shotgun formation. As Olsen. And that's David in on the stop.
The Panthers were trying to go down the field that time with the throw, but nobody's open. They throw it short.
Watch
the defense, and they get
the
very
motherfucker.
few yards.
Watch the
completed his last 6 passes.
Fucking word. I forgot the word of it.
Third down now. The Buccaneers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. He'll take the snap, the first here in the 4th quarter. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
That's how we play.
Chip shot here.
That's how we play. Check this out. And I need to just make two. I got to score 2 touchdowns now.
And he converts here on the field goal try.
Well, it's a beautiful drive down the field. Long drive by the offense. They do not get the 7 points, but they're fortunate. They do get the field goal try, and they make it.
Got to score quick here and get a stop next possession. That's it.
The Buccaneers bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you've got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
Looking to go deep. And they can't connect.
See what I'm saying? The recovery play. See how he went down and then he went back up and he still catch up to me. When I do that, my man doesn't catch up, and that pisses me off. That pisses me off. He came down and then went up, and my man passed him. While he went down, my man passed him, and he went back up and he caught up to me.
Second down coming up.
All right.
Winston's got it in the gun. Looks at a hand. Oh, he made the catch. He caught it with one hand.
The Buccaneers look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Desperate plays, and I'm not desperate. I just need a score.
First down coming up.
You're giving me desperate plays.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. He'll throw it over the middle and pick up about 4. The Buccaneers still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Winston's led his team on the field today and has posted some very impressive numbers.
Yeah, the offense has been sharp, and I'll say this, in the NFL, if you're trying to make a comeback, the easiest way to do it is to do it with a hot quarterback and an offense that's clicking on all cylinders.
Austin Safarian-Jenkins has the catch.
I'm not looking for desperate plays. I'm just trying to find good plays.
Third down on the way. Winston's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. From the gun. Martin has the reception. Martin takes the hit and is brought down.
The Buccaneers just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
Winston's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. Hold on. So you can...
They'll go shotgun here.
Yeah, that was thick. I had
with the interception.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position. Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
First down at the 39. And it's caught by Stewart. The Panthers have used the running back as an all-purpose threat today. Stewart's had to be a target in the passing game multiple times, and he's flourished in that role.
He sure has. Running backs love catching the... They catch it, not as many people around them, and they can make those big plays.
Stewart lined up as the single back. Second and long. Has the reception all alone. Stiff arms to stay on his feet. And that's David in on the stop.
You know, when you catch him a football, there's nothing like catching the pass, whether it's short or long, and breaking the tackle and getting a couple extra yards. That makes the quarterback have some confidence in you, and he'll start looking for you more.
Newton's completion percentage, 70% on the day.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Stewart's the receiver on the screen. And they'll end up losing 5 on the run.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
That leads us to second down. If they're going to have any chance at all here late in the fourth, the defense must make a big stop and get the ball back to the offense. That's a gain of 6.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Here they come. The football at the 1. We're late in the game, and the offense is in no hurry. Third and goal from the 1. Should be what we call a gimme. 2 minutes to go in the second half. A short field goal try on the way. Drives it through for the field goal.
That was a good hold, good kick, 3 points. Good job by the offense.
The Panthers getting set to kick it away.
Yeah. Hold on.
Got a flag. boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Doug Martin with the grab. The ball is fumbled. What a lucky break this time. They fumble, but they recover it and maintain possession.
NFL teams, the offense, every single day they work with anybody that's going to handle the football. How to hold it. He didn't do a good job that time. That's why he fumbled.
Winston standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And it's knocked down. Third down coming up. Needing a first at this point. The Buccaneers will approach this play from out of the pistol.
But your phone is charged already. What?
Third and 3. And incomplete. What a hit that time.
The Buccaneers know to win in the NFL, you got to pick up third downs. It doesn't matter how you do it. Third and short, they go with the pass. Not executed very well. Now it's fourth down.
Going for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. Fourth down on the way. Evans got it and a first. The Panthers defense not able to make the stop there, and they'll have to stay on the field a little bit longer.
Well, sometimes when it's fourth and short, the toughest man wins, and that time the defense was not the toughest unit.
First down here after the completion. And the pass is intercepted. It's going the other way, and this game is all but over. The Panthers offense getting ready to start this drive, and things are looking good for them at this stage of the game, partner.
Yeah, this is where it gets tough, though, Jim. They got to find a way, make the right play call to get one first down. If you do that, that puts the other team in a very tough situation.
Second down and 10. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. Has the first down and a hold up.
Yo, everybody getting dropped on my team, man. Damn. Panthers like that? Throwing everybody on the ground.
Well, that touchdown just put the icing on the cake, Jim. Whatever you want to say. Because
everybody's going on the ground.
Time for the other team to come back. Great job by the offense.
He made it. Ready to swing his leg as aggressively as possible and send the football down to the end zone. They'll take it at the 20. The Buccaneers offense comes on the field, and even if they put together a scoring drive, there's not going to be any difference here in the outcome. Now just playing for a little bit of pride.
This is a good game, though. I like the game.
Pride's gone out the window. You've lost that already because it's been a dismal performance by your whole football team today. And I say this on the offensive side. Don't press the issue. Just get this game over with.
And here
this is a good game.
Second down.
I can't lie.
Winston's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Almost intercepted.
It's all right. You guys played a hell of a game.
It'll be third down. The
Buccaneers get set
the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. And Jared Allen is in on the sack.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
He'll take the snap from the gun. Looking across the middle, he has the grab. The for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. First down here.
Give me the remote with the best.
This will be the final snap.
Going
deep. But it's incomplete.
Good game, yo.
Nothing like being a little greedy in this league as the win streak adds another victory to the column.
Oh, you're right, Terry. You're talking about winning. Everybody wants to be greedy, and there's a reason why they're winning. They're hitting more than the other team. They're hitting harder. They want it more, and a lot of times will has a lot to do with the outcome of NFL games.
So for Bill Sims and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.
Yeah, go to the bench. I like engine light of the honor engine light. Go to bed, right, mommy. I like engine lights of the honor and engine lights and PJ lights and I like PJ lights.